Alright, y'all boys, what's up? It is Jim and May here, back here with another one, man. Listen, everybody who has been watching me over these years, y'all know how bad I have been wanting to do this interview that y'all are about to see, man. Today, we have the author of Stories and Lessons from Regis Prograis. We got the two-time champion at 140 pounds in boxing, the man himself, Regis Prograis. Regis, how you doing, man?
I'm all good, baby. All good.
Hey, I love to hear it, man. And I just want to ask you, talk about the book a little bit, man. Like, just talk about, the mindset and what made you want to, start to, delve into writing a book. You still active. You don't see a lot of active guys, writing books,
Right,
you know?
right. Still active. First off, yeah, I mean, I've been working on this for a long time, bro, since like really like 2018. My dog Ross Williams, we actually grew up together and we played basketball. His dad was my basketball coach and stuff like that. So we played basketball when we was like in elementary school and middle school and stuff. And we connected after Hurricane Katrina. He did podcasts and all that stuff. I did some stuff with him, and he wrote two books. And I'm a big reader. If people don't know about me, bro, I'm a big reader. I read a lot of books, and I read his books, and I was like, bro, you really got a talent. You really got a gift. And because I compare him to a lot of different people. And he was like, man, that's when he put the seed in my head. He was like, man, we should do a book together. We should do a book about you. And for me, bro, a lot of people just be talking. They be saying things, but they don't really be serious. But Ross was real serious about it. And that was, like I said, that was in like 2018. And fast forward to now 2024, and we here. We actually got it completed, and it took a long, long time. But I just want to make this my first book, and I'm pretty sure we could do. Well, I know we could do more of them, but we just want the like, man, we just made it like I won't say perfect, but like I just want to make sure everything was like super correct. And like everything you read in the book, bro, it's gonna be like like super, like really, really accurate, almost like to the T how it happened. And man, it was just like, shout out to Ross that he made this happen. And I always want to put out a book. I mean, I never thought, to be honest, I never thought it was gonna be this soon, because I am still in my career. I'm still boxing and stuff like that. But he made it happen, bro. He made it possible, and now I'm an author. That's something else to my resume.
Yes, sir. And speaking of resumes, kind of want to talk about that. Your last fight against current WBC champion Regis Prograis. And I saw on Fight Hype because this kind of like exploded on Twitter a little bit. You talked
Mhm.
about the theory that you have about Devin, and the way he bloated back up in weight. A lot of people was confused, so I just want to give you the chance to kind of like clarify, like explain a little bit more in depth what you was referring to. Because a lot of people think you were saying that she was talking about, you think he had IVs and you think he was, doing some other stuff. So I just want to hear it from you.
So with that, bro, it's like I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I know he blows up in weight. How? I don't know. If you talk to a lot of people, they said, man, most of these dudes. Before I even get to that, bro, like I talked to my coach a long time ago. My coach been in boxing for a long, long time. He been in boxing since he was a little kid. He been in boxing over 30 something years. And when I first went to the gym, he said, man, most of these guys are cheating. And I never could believe it, I never wanted to believe it because I never really did nothing, bro. Like I be scared to take anything. The only thing I take is a protein shake. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't take nothing. But most of these dudes, they really do, bro. They be doing all kinds of stuff. They be cheating, they be doing all kinds of stuff. And I never could believe it because the legends I looked up to, they did stuff before in the past, and it's like, man, so if they do something, like who am I even supposed to look up to? You know what I'm saying? Because I really love this. I'm a historian of the sport. I really love the sport, but most dudes, they did something that they weren't supposed to be doing. And I mean, with the whole Devin situation, I don't know what he did. I don't know. I mean, I just know that two facts: that he was real big. Fight night with me, he was way bigger. I heard he was close to 180 or what something. No, 170. They said he was close to 170 or something like that. And we fought at 140. He was close to 170. Now I'm not. For me, I hydrate up and stuff like that, but I don't hydrate that big. So it's like, you know. I felt like that was kind of, it is what it is. At the same time, it is what it is. And then another thing, he does work with like a Victor Conti, and Victor Conti is a known felon, a known
Right.
felon, a known cheater, bro. This is
Right.
a fact. This dude is he's a felon and he went to jail for that type of stuff for cheating. He's a known cheater, and it's like, man, you working with that. Like, I don't know. I just, for me, I don't trust it. But at the same time, and look, I never said nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I never, like, after my fight, what I said. If everybody look at my interviews, what I said, Devin beat me. He was the better man. That's what I said. I didn't say nothing about this until he came out and said Ryan was, Ryan did the unfair advantage to him. That's what he said. He was like, oh, Ryan missed weight by 3 pounds, so basically he had a weight advantage. That's what Devin said. You did this, yeah, he did make the weight, but he still had the weight advantage against me. So I never said nothing. I let it go, bro. For me, listen, it is what it is. You won. I said, man, you won. You was the better man. Whatever. I let that. I let it go. I ain't say nothing about it. Now with the, like I said, with Ryan, he had a he did that because the same thing you did to me. You had the unfair weight advantage. That's what you did. So it was just like, for me, it's like, man, we'll go around, come around, and I didn't think it was gonna come around that fast. It came around literally in his next fight, and yeah,
Right.
Devin, yeah, Devin beat me, but Ryan embarrassed him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't even talk about the fight with me and Devin no more. I don't see nobody talking about that stuff. But like it was, I actually feel sorry for the dude because like there's memes and all kinds of stuff all over the internet about that Ryan fight with him. Like he got embarrassed. I saw everybody talking about that fight, bro. Like everybody was talking about how he got embarrassed. Like for me, like nobody even said that. Yeah, he beat me, but for me, he beat me, but he didn't embarrass me. He beat me and stuff like that over 12 rounds, but it wasn't like he beat me up or nothing like that. He just beat me. He just won. But Ryan really embarrassed him. So I like that people kind of forgot about it. So that's my take on the situation, bro.
Yeah, and speaking on that Devin fight a little bit, have you watched the fight back yet?
I never watched the fight, bro. Never watched the fight.
Whoa,
I actually
really?
have to. I gotta watch the fight. I definitely gotta watch the fight back. I just never watched the fight, bro. I kind of like erased that out of my mind. But I won't watch it. I won't sit down and watch it with like a coach or something like that. I don't want to really watch it by myself. Um, my partners was like, man, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was because they saw it live, and it was like, man, live. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I was like being in the ring, it was like I was gone. Like I really mentally I was gone. I started working with different coaches in Vegas, and it was like, yeah, like, people were saying all kinds of things, but like it was just mentally you wasn't there. And mentally, I'm not gonna lie, mentally I definitely wasn't there. And I know like people don't realize, bro, the mental warfare. No, that's like so real. When you do mental warfare stuff like that's so real. And they definitely got my head. I tell people, yeah, they definitely got my head. So now I feel like I'm a high head sometimes and like I need to be a little cooler. And really the two times people got my head, that's the two times that I lost the fight. Josh Taylor got my head. I want to kill that boy. And Devin got my head. I want to kill him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, it's not fighting. It's a sport. It is, you gotta look at it like that. Um so yeah, bro, I didn't look at it back, but I definitely gonna look at it with a coach and just kind of, just look over things.
Um, I want to ask you, me personally, as a fan watching it as well, I feel like a big key in that fight was really the footwork. A lot of that's
Right.
pretty much what everybody talk about. That's the awkward and critique they take from that fight. Being in there though, what did you feel like that discrepancy or disadvantage with the footwork, or was it just like you was just so zoned out you
I
ain't
was
even
zoned
realize?
out, bro. I mean, look, you know, the thing is, people never said nothing about my footwork until now, right? That's the thing. Like nobody never said nothing about my footwork until when I was champion, undefeated champion, and then champion again. Nobody never said nothing about my footwork. It's just only now that people gonna say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have footwork. I'm fast. All that stuff. I just mentally I was in a different space. So mentally, when you're in a different space, you don't use what you have. Like I know fast. I can box and stuff. Like if people go look at my earlier fights, go look at those things. You can see like I got footwork. I got all that stuff. But I just didn't use it. That's what people say. Oh, he got slow feet, but I just didn't use my feet at all. If you go look at, like I said, you go look at my earlier fights. I mean, some people like they learned about me now, but the people that been knowing about me, go look at all that stuff. And yeah, I have footwork. I can do all that stuff. I just didn't do it. Now in that fight, I'm not gonna. In that fight, I didn't do it because in that fight, I didn't box at all. I just wanted to just and like I said, I was zoned out. I was gone. So I don't think my problem is footwork. My problem in that fight. It was definitely footwork, but it was more mental than anything else.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. And you brought up the Taylor fight. Nah. You think Josh gonna stay at 140 or is he going? Because Josh haven't fought in a minute. He was supposed to fight. Was supposed to fight Jack. Then he pulled out a couple of times. You think he going up to 47 or you think he gonna stay at 40?
Man, it depends how much he got left in the tank, bro. To be honest, like shit, Tio whooped him pretty bad. It was a good fight, but Tio whooped him pretty bad. And I don't know. And then he lost. He really lost against I think Catterall beat him the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, bro. It all depends on him. I know maybe he lost that hunger because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like sometimes you get to a certain spot and you kind of get comfortable, and maybe he lost that hunger. Maybe it's coming back to him, but at the same time, he is getting older, and he has less fights than me, but he had a lot of wars. He definitely like Josh Taylor. He likes to fight. He gets in the wars and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see after this fight. We'll see what happens with this fight. If he's in he's still in that around that, just keep that hunger and just around the same around I guess around that same all these same guys. He still has that same hunger and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I got MMA in my name, so I gotta ask you. I did my homework. All right, I did my homework. Listen, I know
Right.
you be in Brazil. You train with the great, Pedro Rizzo, Jose Aldo. By the
Mhm.
way, just won his fight this past Saturday, Jonathan
That's what's
Martinez.
up. I saw that.
So
Hmm.
you in Brazil training. I saw you talked about BKFC. You talked about MMA. Listen, if there was any chance to where you could do one or two fights in the BKFC or in the UFC or any other MMA, would you do it right now?
I want to do. I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do MMA because I did some grappling not too long ago and I actually hurt my knee, so I can't do that. I need my legs, so I hurt my knee and stuff like that. I can't do that. But I do want to do BKFC one day. I feel like, bro, I feel like that's gonna catch fire. To be honest, I really feel like the BKFC because everybody it's really like the middle ground between boxing and MMA if people look at it. Like everybody is always the discussion, which is better, boxing or MMA. Is always that discussion. And then people say, all right, who will win a street fight? Right? And it's always that those same two things. But for me, the BKFC is like that right in the middle. So I think for me, I think that BKFC is really gonna catch fire. I like it. I feel like I'll definitely do that. Right now, I don't know. I'm just so hungry to be a champion again. And I feel like once I'm a champion again, then yeah. But obviously, bro, like the money, the money. If somebody come with a contract right now with the BKFC, and is more money than my boxing, it's like I might make the switch. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
One of my partners, Austin Trout, he was a champion. He was a boxing champion, and now he went to BKFC. Now he's a champion in that, and they are paying him pretty good. So, um, maybe, it's definitely a maybe. I got my eyes on it. I'm not really interested in it right now, but I still do have my eyes on. I'm still talking to people about it. So we'll know. We'll see. Maybe if, like I said, man, if they offer me a nice chunk of money to do it right now, it might happen.
Okay, that's interesting. And I want to transition back over because you just mentioned that obviously you want to be 3-time champion again. That's a lot of fights. You got Matthias, you got Tio, um, got a person that really don't like you. Got Mister Richardson Hitchens. He really don't
He
like.
not a
That's
champion.
what I
He not a
really.
champion. He not a champion, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hitchison don't mean shit. Like Hitchison got a boring style. He don't got no name. He don't got a belt. He don't got nothing, bro. And I'll be like, if now listen, if Hitchison had a belt, I'll call him right now. Make the fight between me and Hitchison. Hitchison, I really think he's an easy fight, bro. I don't care if he don't like. Hitchison is for me is an easy fight. I'm stopping Hitchison. He can run around all he want. Think I don't have feet work. I'll stop Hitchison, bro. I would definitely. I feel like I know, not feel. I know I'll fuck Hitchison up. I'll stop Hitchison, and I hope you motherfucker watch this. I will fuck Hitchison up bad. I'll stop him, and I will hurt him. I guarantee I'll hurt Hitchison. And it ain't gonna be no. I will hurt that boy. And he think I'm playing. I will fuck him up. But he don't mean shit. It really don't mean like, bro. I'm a 2-time world champ. I got a name. I made buku fucking money. It's no point. Like it's literally no point at the end of the day. Like I'm older now, and I understand the business side of boxing, and that is pointless. It's literally it's really like a pointless thing to do. It really is, bro. Like for real, I can entertain it on Instagram, but to fight is really pointless, bro. Because that's what I'm saying. He don't have a name. He don't even make no money. He don't do shit. So it's like you a boring fighter. You don't got no name. You don't got no belt. You don't got nothing. So what's the purpose? It's really no purpose for Hitchison. Me and Hitchison. Now, if like all of a sudden that boy got a belt. Oh yeah, I'm calling my people, man.
Right.
Hitchison, make me Hitchison right now. If he gets a belt, man, make me Hitchison. Nah, I want that fight. But he don't got shit. So Hitchison, that's for me a no name.
So right now, what fight would you take? Because AB coming back. He coming back this month. You
He
got
coming back at 47
yeah,
though, and they I'm not
yeah,
fighting at 47. So yeah, that's I mean if he not I won't be a 3-time champion at 140. So if it's not at 140, I'm not entertaining.
40.
So AB
Right.
don't really make sense. The fight. I mean, for me, my plan is, and I tell everybody, my plan is I'm gonna get a comeback fight. What I would want to do is a comeback fight in Houston, sell it out, get a good arena, sell it out. And then after that, I'm going for the belt. I'm going for Matias. I'm going for Pitbull. And I think those are easy fights to make. Now you talk, or even Devin again, if Devin even stay. Devin, I saw him on the interview. Devin, he looked huge. He probably looked like 200 pounds. His face was all, he looked
Yeah.
like a football player. His face was all big and shit. So I don't know if even gonna stay at 140. He just real big. But I'm going for the belts again. And I think that the easiest fights to make is either Matias or Pitbull. So that's the two. And I know those fights gonna be bloodbaths. I know, and it's gonna be like who's willing to spill the most blood that night in the both of those fights. I know. So that's the fights that that's the fight that I want. I want the Matias or the Pitbull. But first, I want my comeback fight either in Houston or something like that. And then another name out there is Dalton Smith. He's out there too. So
Mm.
that's a big fight. But that's a big fight over there, and I'm not really ready to go over there right now. So we'll see what happens with that. So, like I said, I got a lot of fights, bro. In TO too. I mean, TO with Top Rain, but still, they probably can make that happen. Everybody just want money, so they probably can make it happen anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, and speaking of that, don't spin one that caught me off guard because there was rumblings of like, was that ever true that y'all was in talks for a fight before the Zorilla
Who?
fight? You and Don
Who?
Smith.
No.
No.
I know of. I think people just put things out there. That's what people do. People put things out there and see who gonna bite on it. That's all. That's what people do.
Right.
But it's not for
Right.
me. No, I never even heard about Dalton Smith until the Zapata fight. He beat Zapata, so I never heard about it. I don't know. Uh-uh. I was at because
All
no, I was
right.
supposed to fight Liam Paro for in my New Orleans
Uh huh.
fight. I was supposed to fight Liam
Yeah.
Paro, and then he
And then he
pulled out,
pulled
and
out.
then I fought
Right.
Zorilla. Yeah, but I
Right.
don't know nothing about Dalton Smith.
I gotta ask you about that fight, bro. I gotta ask you though.
Yeah,
What do you think happened? And if I know you say it was probably the hometown crowd probably got a little bit of jitters, and then
right,
Zorilla that awkward ass style that he had that whole fight. Just
right.
what was the aura around that whole joint?
Man, it's just I think like a lot of things went bad leading up to the fight, and then he fought just ran around too. He ran around the ring. He came to just run around. He didn't come to fight. He came to run around the ring and stuff like that. So, and on top of just doing things I'm not supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with myself. Just doing things I'm really not supposed to do in camp. Man, I was like I went out the day of the fight, went out in the street and stuff like in New Orleans, place I'm not supposed to go. So, that's all. I just feel like, yeah, just doing things I'm not supposed to do in New Orleans. New Orleans for me, like New Orleans is my home, and New Orleans like a party city. So it's even when I fight there, it just be like, I don't know, it don't be feeling right sometimes. And I don't know. It was a bad night for me, coupled with him just running around the ring.
Mm-hmm. And you even bought Roberto Duran to know how was that? You bought
Oh,
him around
that was
the
fire.
city.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
fire, bro. That was fire. Well, he not actually, bro. So Durant he was doing a documentary, and he actually did it, and I'm in the documentary and stuff like that, and the No Box fight was in New Orleans. That was
In
in
New
the
Orleans,
Superdome.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he was visiting all the places, and so they hit me up like, man, you want to be with Durant? I like what? I was out here like, hell yeah, I want to come with Durant. So I flew in immediately, bro. I flew in, and I was out there spending the day with him. I kicked it, bro. We ate, and then we went to the boxing gym. And later in the night, he didn't go he didn't go to Bourbon Street, but his kids, his daughter, his sons, they went. So we went out with them and we filmed and stuff like that. That was bro, that was just an experience I'll never forget, bro. Like that's the little kid. One day he gonna be dead and gone. He gonna be like Ray Robinson or Ali and stuff, and like they gonna be like, damn, you was with him, and it's just an experience that I'll never forget, bro. And I got videos and I got pictures of it, and kids gonna be asking me this in the next. In the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, the kids gonna be talking about this stuff. They gonna be asking me about it. It's like, yeah, like I was, he handed me down that knowledge, and it was fire, bro. And like at that time, he was about to get a hip surgery, and he was walking like, Durant like in the 70s, I think. So he was walking with a cane, old man. But bro, when he went to the boxing gym, he got in the stand. It was like no more limp, no more. It
Right,
was just crazy,
right,
bro. Like he still had his reflexes and all that stuff, bro. It was crazy.
right. Yeah, man, that sounds cool. And I only got a few more questions. I want to ask you about Tank. He fighting
Yeah.
Frank Martin in June. Y'all had y'all little back and forth a year or two ago. If he come back up to 140, you got a belt. He come up and he got the belt now, and you looking to unify whatever. You think that's a fight you would want to make at this
Of
stage?
course. Of course. Of course. Definitely. For sure. Of course I want that fight. I've been wanting that fight for a while. So yeah, definitely. For sure want that fight.
For
Yeah.
sure, and yeah, and this ain't really a question. It's just a story. This is my last thing. So in 2019, I forgot who you was. I know it was during the Super Series. It was fuck. Who was it? It was right before the Taylor fight. Who you fought before Josh Taylor?
I fought
I
career
for,
relic for
I
the
think it
belt.
was Relic. Yeah, it was Relic. You probably not gonna remember this dog, but this is a funny ass story. And Slidell at Cheddar's, you was there, and
Yeah.
I was there for my birthday or whatever. And we was eating whatever, and then your son he just kept running back and forth because y'all was at a big table behind us, and he kept running back
Uh-huh.
and forth. And my mom said, "Damn, whose son that is that keep running back and forth?" So my
Right.
pops turned around, and he like, "That's Champ, that's Champ." He
Yeah.
ain't said it loud, but he said it to what we could hear, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then during this time, I was fat as fuck. I'm fat as fuck, depressed. My people had to drag me out the house to go fucking eat dinner for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And they clearly know I watch boxing, whatever. So you went to the bathroom, dog, and my grandma waited by the outside the bathroom door. Like she
I
literally
remember that.
watched you. You remember? You
I
remember?
remember that. Yep. It's the
She
cheddar slide there. I remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and she waited.
Uh-huh.
And that experience, bro, I just want to tell you that jump started just pretty much what I'm doing now, bro. So I honestly, that's why I really could have started it off, but I wanted to end it off with it because I just want to thank you, bro,
Nice.
because it
No
it just
problem,
it
buddy.
jump
That's
started
crazy.
what I'm doing now. That's actually
Yeah.
crazy. You remember that? I just remember you took pictures with everybody. Like
Yeah.
my fucking grandma didn't even want a picture. You still took a picture. So you took a
Yeah, yeah,
picture
yeah.
with
I remember. Now I
everybody.
remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that. I remember somebody asked me after I came out the bathroom and slide there. I remember that. Uh huh. At the
Yeah,
cheddar. I
so
remember that, bro.
I just appreciate you, dog, because the love you
No
show
problem.
to New Orleans and the love you show shit to people around the world, your fans and everything, bro. I just gotta say, dog, I appreciate you for real, man. I
No
appreciate you,
problem,
bro.
buddy. No
And
problem,
that's
man. No
really it
problem.
for me, y'all. Down below in the description, I will leave a link to the book that I was talking about earlier. If you want to go purchase
Mm-hmm.
it, all Regis Prograis
Right
should
here.
be on the screen right now.
Right
And
here. This is the
right
hardcover. I
there,
got the
that y'all
hardcover
go
right here.
see.
That's it
There
right
y'all go,
there.
man. And I know a lot of y'all like reading memoirs and books. I know somebody in my
Yeah.
comment section we was talking about books and y'all talk about the Andre Ward joint. So y'all go get that
Mm-hmm.
now. Socials on the screen right now. Go follow them on all those platforms. Regis, you got anything to say before we leave off, man?
Nothing else, bro. That's it. Pretty much everything. Yeah, right now still waiting on the fight date. So I train every single day, bro, and yeah, I'm just glad I got the book out, and I'm probably most likely just stay in tune. I'm gonna come out that way, and I'm gonna do some book signings and stuff like that too. So we kind of working on all that stuff right now. So that's it.
Yes, sir. That's it. So y'all heard it here. I finally got this shit done. Y'all know how long I ain't gotta fucking say how long I've been waiting. But I appreciate y'all boys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you new, join the family, join the gang. I'll catch y'all next time. It's been Jimmy with another interview. I'll catch y'all boys next time, man. We out.